super blue sky. It's really colorful.
Yeah, you don't
New England, everything's just green. It's all green.
There's no red in Vegas. You gotta go to Utah to get the red.
Mm-hmm. Here we get all shades of. You drive more towards Phoenix, the dirt has more volcanic composition and it starts to turn purple and blue. So then you have like the red rocks mixing with this blue dirt, and you have a purple layer. For a couple miles while you're driving through Prescott, all the dirt and everything around is purple. I was driving with Roxanne. I'm like, you ever seen purple dirt? Check that out. Now I understood the whole purple mountain majesty, and finally made sense. It's like, oh yeah, there literally are purple mountains. Okay, I get it. You recording your drive? Are you gonna? Will you bleep?
Ranger see
45 minutes.
Your house, right?
Mingus is over there. It's that little bit over there.
Yeah.
That's Jerome, if you've ever heard of Jerome. That's where I took Roxanne when she showed you the big mine photographs and stuff.
You guys been hiking, yeah, that was pretty.
Because I got super sick. I've never been sick like that again.
What did you have? Anything?
Oh, I didn't know. I have no idea. All I found out later was one of the guys I was working with, his baby was really sick, and then he was sick, and then somebody else was out sick. And I must have caught it like the last day because it was like a 24-hour bug. I must have caught it because the first day she came, I worked in the morning and then got off when she... So I must have caught something that first day, because then 24 hours while she was there, the first day I was super sick, and then it was better. A mispronunciation of the guy who founded the town. His name was Cohen. So it would have been Cohenville.
It ended up with Cornville.
Yep, because the post office wrote it down wrong. It's supposed to be named after the guy. Cohen. Because obviously you don't see any coin.
I had the built-in shock absorber.
To drive from Olympia to Vancouver, Canada. So we might do that, and that would be a road trip. We'd drive from our house to Washington, and then hang out in Washington and go to Vancouver, and then have somewhere to come back to at her place, and then drive back.
Look at all the cactus up there.
Cactus?
Yeah, lots of prickly pear. These are all prickly pear. So in the spring they have big pink.
We got cactus.
Fruit.
Cactus. Oh, I see cactus right there.
It must be pretty
Cactus.
when they bloom,
Up
huh?
too fast.
Yeah, they have pretty flowers, and they have big pink fruit thingies.
These are cactus grown out of the rocks.
No, it's dirt. Sand. It's sand. It's really chunky sand. It's actually cement. Look, it's like mortar of rocks with big rocks pressed together. It's kind of cool.
Could be cactus on the hills.
Nature's cement.
Nature's cement.
Grapevines. Baby grapevines.
The old extreme right turn.
Oh, yes. Extreme right turn. Look, it's somebody has a nice telescope.
Oh, they do. They got an observatory. That's cool.
Yeah, there's an observatory in Flagstaff. I've never been to. I've always wanted to go to it. It's the famous one that takes all the really famous pictures because it's a...
It's like a private person's here.
Yeah, that's somebody. That's a private. That's somebody's yard.
You got a lot of money to have one of those.
Yeah. There's somebody else that has one of those. Technically just over that mountain. These are the wineries. Go to wineries. There's 3 of them. There's 3 of them over here. We looked at buying one of these lots. They didn't have houses on them. We couldn't get approved for a lot for land to build our own house. Or banks aren't giving loans for empty lots because there's so many construction contractors are having problems because you can't get a construction loan. So that sort of sucks.
A hatchery.
It's a fish hatchery. They stock the river here so you can fish. Roxanne could get a job there.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I've researched the internet before, just trying to find information, nutritionally or something for the goats. And you have so many mixed opinions, and every food making company says their own thing, and then every goat owner says their own thing.
Yeah.
drive to Enchantment. Not really anxious to do that. I've only driven over there once since. I've done hikes and bike rides, but I've actually only driven to the resort once since I stopped working there. Hospital. The only one close by.
It's quite the wall there, huh?
Can you see the one that's shaped like a teapot? This
Yeah.
red one? That's a teapot. Is that, or a coffee pot?
How tall is that?
That shit is tall.
I mean, it looks so big. You're like, oh, it's not that tall, but yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That stuff is 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 feet.
It's far
Because
away
there's-
too.
In the winter, we have snow. It's up there. It's not down here. But the top of the mountains keep the snow all
Right.
winter.
Yeah.
So it's high enough to be that differential.
That's the way Mount Charleston was. Mount Charleston was just a little farther away.
Mingus Mountain too. It's weird because we'll be all warm and hot, and then we look out in the distance and we're like, wow, there's snow on the top of Mingus Mountain. They're doing a lot of road work because they rebuilt all these roads and made them all pretty, and they did a shitty job. So even everything floods. So they're redoing drainage everywhere to try to save the road that they just put down. This is all new tarmac, and it's all damaged already. Nobody around here knows anything about how to freaking work with water or something. Go figure, it's the desert. People don't know
need
about
any water.
water. They don't know about the corrosive and erosive powers of water.
We don't need
What
water.
it does in a year.
Yeah.
It eats holes in your cement. Wears holes in your cement from running. You know. People are just like, oh, I thought that would last.
Some people never saw this stuff.
Oh yeah, no, you totally get people who are like paralyzed and aren't paying attention where they're driving. It's like okay, please. It's such a big deal that you can see areas that accidents are common when they put pull-offs.
Oh yeah, you're driving along and you see something like this.
You see it with snow. It's pretty cool with snow.
And all that stuff's so far away. It's
Bar anymore. But I didn't live there very long. That's when I lived with that guy that was being ridiculous. I assume it's, maybe close to tax evasion, but because you're a younger guy, maybe, it wouldn't be such a big... See the magnificent fucking stupid roundabouts? I mean, I get it, because it would have been a line of traffic all the way back.
oh yeah, everybody be staring at these rocks instead of driving through the intersection.
Oh, it wasn't even that. It was just too much people at a four-way stop. They could go and, kind of like the corner there at the top of exit 5, how that can be sometimes when there's more traffic. You're just waiting turns for everybody to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was our solution. I think it was a solution to write more tickets for fender benders. I mean, we can get out and walk around up here, but it's all just shops, but they're pretty to look at. Like, I think we should go in the canyon and come back in case it gets cooler. Go to the top and look out at the